How you doing, ducks? You ready for some fresh water? We've got a small pen here in the back. We've got ruined ducks. And we have our one silverware harlequin duck. And then we got a few chickens in this pen, one rooster, a couple of Indian runner ducks. The Indian runners, that's Laurel and Hardy. The Welsh harlequin duck, that's Cheez-It. And Paul Drake over here. Outside of the free range area, we've got the 4 white Pekin ducks and the 3 geese. They grew up together, so they hang out quite a bit. But the Pekin ducks are really mean to the other ducks, so we've got them separated. See if that'll calm them down. First, we put the Indian ducks in here, and they did okay, but they were kind of mean toward the chickens because they didn't have any duck friends. So we put a couple of the female ruin ducks in here, and then we moved all the ruins in, and they all get along pretty well. Get on with the chickens pretty well. Want some mud to dibble in? Keep fresh water in this pool too. This is in the duck house. Well, it's a duck house under construction. It's not been finished yet. We got the pools in here so ducks get used to coming in. That pool just gets dumped and changed out. This one we're trying to get recirculated through a filter. A barrel filter on the back. A couple more barrels back there that we'll add to it, try to help get it filtered out and cleaned out. And this duck pen is where we originally had the pigs, and they were pinned in this area here. In fact, there's that post out there by the trees, one of the posts to the original pig area. We've got that cleared off. They were getting the brush out, and we were clearing all that area out there for the orchard. See if I can get over and show you the view of the outside view of the duck pen we were just in. We're still working on that. That's the wet side of it. Back behind there, we built a dry side so they can get in, have some straw and stuff where they can lay their eggs or whatever. There's some of our trees we've cut down, and over here, this is where the area there was the pig wallow. It's kind of a low spot still, but all this is cleared all the way down to the road. So that's where we have plans on putting the orchard, and then the 2 rows running east and west of that road there at the end. We'll put some grapevines in, a couple trellises with some grapevines in it and stuff. And then that's just looking on over to the west of our property. That was all brush. in this area where the orchard is now that's cleared, it looked kind of like that. And then over this way, we've also cleared over behind the barn and down toward the road. And we've got under construction and we got cleared out for our solar panels. We're building some framework. The one closest to us here is going to be a lumber storage shed where we can put our dried lumber, or cut lumber, so it can dry. And then behind that, in front of the barn there, it's kind of hard to see through all the posts, but that second frame over there is for the solar panels. Later on, we'll add 2 more frames of solar panels between there and the road. Okay, this is the opposite direction. This is looking north from where the orchard is. There's our hoop house. And that's the duck pond we just filled up a moment ago. And then you can see behind there we have another hoop house that we've had chickens in. Now the plan is this spring is to take the end of it off, extend it down longer so it's 3 cattle panels long instead of 2. Seems like 3 works better for us. So there's the duck house project. It's underway. We've been working on it for a while, just a little bit as we can. And then that's looking west of the 2 hoop coops. And we swing around and look kind of back to the north. That's where the main coop is. And the run on the left side, the main coop with the nest boxes out the front. And you can see behind the coop it just drops off down the hill to all woods back in there. And then we rotate around and there's a kind of a corner view going into the garden. The garden's quite a mess right now. Here we are, we're at the west side of the barn, looking south toward the road. You can see we got a few logs over there, it's some walnut logs. And we got quite a bit of red cedar already cut up into boards that we'll be using for the frames here we're doing construction with. And that's the frame for the first set of solar panels. Quite a bit of firewood stacked up over there, some more lumber. And this is looking back toward the orchard again. So right in the middle there's a tree there with the red tape or pink tape around it. That tree was up leaning over top of the power lines that run parallel to the road. The power company come along and was trimming trees and they took the top out of that one so we could finish cutting it down and getting it out of the way. Put a little scratch out for the geese and the ducks to nibble on. Yeah, got just a little bit of rain starting. We're expecting quite a bit of snow. I think the last forecast said somewhere between 6 and 12 inches of snow tonight and tomorrow. So altogether we've got 12 ducks. Mostly in here we've got the younger Buff Orpington hens with the Rhode Island Red Rooster. And we had a couple others that were just really attached to the rooster that came in with them. Those are a black Australorp and another Rhode Island Red. So we got those separated so we can get some hybrid offspring from them. Altogether, we've got about 40 chickens. I have 2 roosters, Rhode Island Red Rooster and a black Australorp Rooster. We've got kind of a mix on the flock. We've got some Dominique chickens, and we've got some Barred Rocks. We've got some New Hampshire Reds. We've got some Rhode Island Reds. We have 2 Easter eggers. They've started laying their eggs. Been pretty productive so far after the first of the year. There's our black Australorp Rooster, black Australorp hen. There's a Rhode Island Red over to the right. And over to the left is one of the New Hampshire Reds. There's a Buff in the middle. Over to the right by the tree is one of the Barred Rocks. All these are free ranging over here. They pretty much come and go as they please. Well, that's a little overview of what I've got going on here in the chicken yard and the ducks and poultry. We also have some guineas over. They're kind of the bullies of the yard. They chase everybody off if they think they can get to a bite of food before the others do. Till the next time.